What up, guys? This for people around the world today. We ain't not get on my other check because we don't worry about YouTube. We don't worry about YouTube. What else? What else we got going on right here? We are not worried about YouTube. Let's see. Look, we worry about something. We're not about worried about TikTok or Instagram and none of the people that wants to side jump for yellow breezy and take his side. Let's talk about this. Hold up. Let's get on my other line. I want to tell you something. How y'all doing today? This is for everybody that's on here. This is for Yellow Breezy on YouTube. I put on social issue and I filed a racial complaint. And I said, everybody believe in your lies. The streets and every woman want to attack me because they want to believe your lies. And, people want to make people a victim. But God said, around here, we believe in honesty. We be a leaving church. And let me tell you something. What make me real, just not by going to church and turning my life together. By my words of keeping it real in the spirit. That what makes me an honest man. A person in church in the city say you a good man, doing the right thing, change your life. Let me tell you something. This not by going to church does not make me an honest man. By telling the truth to people in the community and around the world, that what makes me an honest man. That what makes me a part of God and a part of society of America. But you tell lies. And you tell lies to God and you tell the American people. But God said I had enough of those things. I didn't just call DJ Envy. If you listen to a song called All Day by Kanye West, I called Rockefeller and I called Def Jam. DJ Envy is just one person. And if they want to believe your lies and what you talk about Yellow Prison, that's on you. But your community want me to interact. I told the Justice Department, the community want to interact and they taking you and Trap Boy Freddy side and the rest of y'all side. And you want me to interact with you. Yeah, yeah, I'm good. Yeah, mama went to that. You want me to interact with you. And you want me to do those things. And that is not fair when sides are being taken here. And everybody in Dallas, since they did me wrong, they come to do music with you and come together. But God is on my side. And I expect the God, expect the senators, even though when the community turn, you think what's going on, you think you winning? You think what's going on, you think because the mayor and Governor Abbott trying to infuse their power, God said, you think you winning? God said, I got a force that's greater than you. Yellow Breeze in Dallas, Jordan. God told me not to eat with you because you don't want to be honest. And these little kids want to attack me because I am the truth, that I am honesty. Everybody at that gallery mall, I've asked the DA to because the niggas rolling around with Trap Boy Freddy and the rest of y'all niggas. Honesty, that accident that happened, you are hold accountable for it. You are hold accountable for that action, state of Texas. Your behavior been going on since 2019. And I meant what I said. And Joe Biden, I just filed a racial complaint against Joe Biden. Again, if he ain't gonna come and do nothing about the mayor and the lying ass shit that's been going on here and the rest of City Hall and the members, I'm gonna have to call somebody to remove me. To remove the mayor in City Hall and the Texas legislators. I've asked for honesty. Texas courtroom had a chance to be honest. They wanted to support you. They wanted to believe your lies. Everybody in that courtroom had to be honest, had a chance to be. I would not back down from terrorism, and I would then back down from hatred. That hit is going to cost you. Them lies that you tell, you know what happened in that mall. You know what happened in that hotel, you coward ass nigga. You see, DJ Envy can take you. But let me tell you something. I'm going to ask the Justice Department to get Rockefeller call log and Def Jam them and iHeartRadio them call log. God sake, when I called that radio station, I ain't pretending to be. I called about a blueprint. You're a coward, and you came up off me. And the community can't take it that God is coming after you. That God is coming after you. That justice is coming after you and Trap Boy Freddy. And they can't take it because the streets want me to argue with your lies. When I was in Dallas County and I tried to tell my story, they say I'm hating on you. And they sucking your dick. And I say I'm not gonna get my story told because so many stories going on, and these dumbass Dallas niggas don't want to listen. So you know what I left it alone, Yellow Breezy, and I put it in God's hands. I stopped talking to them dumbass niggas that support you, and I put it in the system hands. And I put them in the system hands. I put it in God's hands to take care of this situation. And that's why I got the Justice Department involved, Senator Ted and Joe Biden, but the court was being stubborn as hell. They talked about their tax dollars. You think you winning because of them talking about their social security and God think you winning? It ain't over till it says over. You think you got me? You think he got this social security thing on going on. He ain't gonna get no justice. They wanna trap him. Do I say you really think that? You really think y'all got it all figured out? You really think you're winning? God said, you really think you winning? Y'all did. I want everybody in that mall. And if anything happens, I don't even have to be there. You go to jail and you put in jail for life. Everybody is calling me on my bluff. Bush is calling me on my bluff. And I'm going to tell the Justice Department. They are calling me on my bluff. Boosie and the rest of them in the hip hop industry is calling me on my bluff that you don't know about Boosie and them lying. This is honesty being given. The streets mad because they want to support you, and it's always two sides to a story. But God said, I'm gonna break those lies. You know, when God said, I told Yellow, when a man sat on a throne, I hit it with lightning. And then I told man to destroy it with their hands. It's three ways they can do it. They can get a bulldozer and destroy your throne. They can get through three ways to do it. You mad because I'm asking everybody to be in that mall. Every kid that's sucking up to y'all asses that want to team up against me. I'm asking every DA agent to be there. That DA agent that was watching me, that mall, them thirsty ass kids that was by you and that's doing music with you. And that DA agent that was there, the Mexican, I'm asking them to be there. Them same niggas that's sucking up to you, that did me wrong what y'all did me wrong. That's to pay attention to the Galleria Mall, but you're trying to stop something, right? Hatred and lie trying to stop something. You're trying to scare my mama because you want to lie, scare family because you want to lie and you don't want to be told of what you done because of racism. We would take care of business when you give me. That's when we would take care of business. But I just told the Justice Department and the civil rights leaders that I'm not interacting. God told me not to mess with you because y'all gonna be on that dumbass shit. Y'all looking after y'all. So let me tell you something, Yellow Bruce. I want you to hear me. Because I want everybody else to hear me how this gonna go because you're lies and you're deceit. And what you stand for. I want you to hear me. You get lied. Let me tell you, I just don't got a connection up in Dallas. I got a connection up in California, Facebook, Trill, um, um, other apps around the other apps. I've been networking. And y'all, Dallas, when I came back from Texas, y'all was on the same stuff. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. And I have been on different apps communicating with people from New York, California, all the rest of these things. We might didn't get along, but we understood each other most of the time. And we understood each other on Live Me and on New York and Chicago, California on Big Live and all the rest of those things. I might didn't get along with some people and I got along with other people. But let me tell you something. That guy in California, that whole fence, you know what he told me? And I told him about when he built fences, and he told me, I hope you make it. And I told him about this challenging thing. And he said, I hope you make it. Everybody on Instagram told me, I hope you make it. I hope you make it. But y'all wasn't on that. I started interacting with people. And y'all was not on nothing. Trap Boy Freddy talking about the news. I have been everywhere. I have been on every social media platform. And God said, you trying to take from me, and I have been everywhere. Live me, podcast, all the talking to people from New York, talking to people from all over. And one thing we talked about the spiritual side not being open. And we connected. But I understand what people in Chicago and New York was telling me about my relationship, telling me I need to find somebody to keep up with me. But let me tell you something. I want them to understand we all don't know nothing. But it takes that gifted, it takes that leadership that's willing to teach. One thing when I was on Live Me, people argue with me on Live Me. And there's one guy argued with me, and he said, and I told him about the problem I had with Chris, one of the department manager at 1216 off of Live Me at 2996. And I told him about me sitting on me when I was promoting my music to everybody, and I was on different apps promoting my music to everybody. And when I was doing those things, we talked about the situation that happened at 1216, 2996. And we talked about those things. And one of the things I talked about, I'm in the deli, I'm in the department in there, we doing inventory. And I watch him do it, then he watched me do it. But something wasn't right in inventory. After he watched me do it, he sat by my side and he watched me do it. And he wanted to give it, I'm gonna look after myself. And you look after me. And the guy said, worry about yourself. Hold up, this is not when the business of Walmart. These employee job is to guide, to make sure everybody on track doing what they supposed to do. And when I was promoting my music and doing it and connecting with people from New York and all the Bambi and everybody else, and on different apps doing everything, we had that conversation to talk about Walmart, to talk about the leadership of Walmart, to talk about ego getting in. Let me tell you something, what I do know, and I'm gonna tell Dick Miller, what you think you know about that right up, me doing what I was told to do was causing problems. And they don't pay me enough. You make me sick of coming to work every day. And that was the most confusion. Chris sent me to do a project. And I couldn't get that project when I take something. It's 8 of y'all. Oh, you doing other people's job. I can't even get that project done that Chris told me to do for the day. Because other people telling me that is not my job to do. And they think that because, and I'm gonna talk, they think that favoritism. When the CEO said that know what's going on, but and you having that right leadership and you're doing everything your managers ask you to do, and that's favoritism. And they call that favoritism because you're doing everything that your manager asks you to do. And I remember, see, we know what's going on, and you don't know what the hell is going on because we, I'm following Jessica. I'm doing what Shawnee tell me to do. Shy, I'm doing every manager told me. I miss this guy named Chris because Chris He said, Hubert, I trust you because you can get the job done. And he had me going to meet the boy, me at the day. And I missed that side about Chris because every time Chris at the 2996 and he left, and you're gonna miss the good people that you when you go to another store, you're gonna miss that good leadership and that good leadership of what we understand. Desmond Miller broke that friendship. He broke the connection of what's going on here by him of his action. You can't fix something. Everything is broken. You broke it. And I told him, how can we fix a connection and you broke that of your actions? You came in there smiling at me and you was being racist, just the same way as Charles. You think I didn't know you was smiling in my face and I told him Justice Gabon? You think I didn't know? You know, I want Yellow Breezy to listen, even though I'm on YouTube. I want him to listen because this do got something to do together. Because I was on there talking about different topics on Chicago, Live, and all the rest of those people, and other people wanted to hang out with me. Other people wanted to hang out with you, and I will Bambi something. Yeah, and I'm gonna fulfill my promise to her and everything. I'll eat the peanuts. You gonna eat the peanuts? All right, thank you. And we're gonna keep it. And we're gonna keep it. Daddy, you want to see my donut? Yeah. Oh, you took the nuts off? Oh, I see it. I see it. I did it with my hand. So, you know, that was the thing between that situation. So I'm on different apps. When I came back to Texas, y'all wasn't on nothing. Y'all on Facebook, just like on the news, y'all on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. He got more Instagram. You go on different apps right now. The Justice Department looking on all the different apps that I was on. Everything that I was on connecting with people. And all the when I was promoting my situation. But I started interacting with y'all. The guy at 1216, he worked at Corvus. He do music. And I worked with him at car pushing as a car pushing. And I was connecting with him, talking to him. I need you to go on this website. I need you to go on this app. He in Dallas right now. And I hope that he hear me in Dallas. And we worked at 1216 together. And he do music. And he got people that do music. And I told him, go to Texas Music Office. I told him, go to you get grants, you get things, you get music rights. You get all of these things and it's the right way. It talk about devotion, talk about the team. It talks about all of these things in those situations. So I told people about my history. Newman Smith High School. I took theater. I took all the rest of that in Carrollton, Texas. In 2007, 2008, I used to work with Jordan. He had these two twins right by McDonald's. We used to do all of these things. I just think everybody want to show a diploma. I just didn't go to go to school. But that I went to work. I went to Brookhaven. I went to did all of these things with those situations. I went to elementary schools and did volunteer work. The reason at 15 and 14 years old I got my job because I was learning and they decided they wanted me on their team. And that's the main thing with their situation. Edward and everybody wanted me because they saw something in me, and that was the most important thing I liked about Big Lights. And they offered me a job. And let me tell you, my first time working at Big Lights, Kivion mom used to drop me off too. So Kivion mom used to bring me to work and sometimes drop me off. And Kivion in Carrollton, Texas, used to drop me off. So I just told Kivion in Dallas, Texas. I told Kivion, hold up, look out for the Texas Music Office. And I told people at Creekview, tell them the kids that I chill with at Creekview that do music, that play their music for me, and chill with at Creekview High School. I told them look out for the Texas Music Office to look after you, to come after you, to call you for an interview. I told Kenyon right now that's in Carrollton, Texas, to ask for an interview, and they're not doing it now, right? What's the problem going on? What's the main problem going? You trying to ruin my friendship? You trying to ruin everything like you got to Mirza? Like the coward shit that you me? There's a reason why I got this tattoo on me with a diamond in Carrollton, Texas. Because a long time ago, I know somebody, one of Mirza's friends, before this getting with me, Mirza hang out a while back. A guy texted him. A guy texted him talking about he like to use everybody. He throws the phone. There's a reason why I got this tattoo. I got this for because I know what y'all niggas was gonna do. I already planned this already. It's a reason why I got this tattoo. Because I know this was gonna happen. Me and Sabina communicated off of music. Our relationship was much deeper. The argument that me and her mama had before me and Mirza, that it was not time yet, and I got tired of waiting on her. I stood by Mirza and Demir for a long time, even when they told me to leave. His little brother told me, Sabina's little brother told me to leave. When she was going to Beezy, Demir told me to leave. And I argued with Mirza, Lil Diamond, because why I didn't say nothing. Because I kept talking about the situation with Sabina. Every time we left after school, after middle school, when we just talked to each other, looked each other in the eyes, we did all of these things. And all of these things in these formats. And Mirza had that, and when Diamond said, fuck that nigga that's holding it down for me, let me tell you something. I didn't say many words. I didn't tell Mirza words. And that took it a little too before because that's something that's personal. This is somebody I love and care about, okay? And somebody that's close to my heart. And I'm not taking it with somebody you love, you know? And let me tell you about relationships. You see people dying and their daughters dying, their boyfriends killing their daughters, and you're watching it over. I didn't like the way Demir and everybody said, I don't like the way you and Sabina act. You want me to treat your cousin wrong and you want me to treat what you want me to why you want me to treat it hurted me as much as is that I want to wipe that tear away and kiss those tears away. You know, P. Diddy said, I didn't appreciate it, so I made her cry for me. I didn't want to do that. I didn't want that to happen. I didn't want those things to happen. I wanted when I saw her cry, and I saw that I wanted to wipe those tears away. Hurting you never was my intention. Love Diamond and Sabina. Hurting you never was my intention. But your cousins and everybody, I don't like the way y'all act. You want me to treat her wrong, or you want me to treat her kind. You are in a relationship because it's how you treat them. They love you for how you, but women don't know how to treat everybody. They don't know how to treat everybody. And that's the thing is, your cousin told me something while you was gone. And you know what I did? You know what? I met Samantha and I told her I was gonna play with her for a little while. She was already gonna be with Demir. And I was gonna let her go because I wanted to make you mad. I wanted to make you mad to show you something that what Demir was telling me. And I wanted to, I don't care shit on him. I don't care about those things. But I wanted to make you mad. I wanted to piss you off when you came back from Bosnia and me and looked down. I wanted to really piss you off. I wanted to show you something by not being this. And Demir had to tell me stuff while you was going and buying. And he told me what he told me. He told me when you left, when you came back, when we sat in the house, even when you came back, that you wasn't down for me and leave. You know that song that we like by Even Your Own Family by Mario, I play for you. I'm calling out by Mario because we communicate off of music. Even your own family told you you wasn't down for me. Even your own family told me you wasn't down for me. We played that song many times to each other. Good people are never broke. Good people are more. People say why evil people are broke. But no, good people are never broke. God said we are more powerful than anything in that matter. Because good will always come back when you're doing the right or good. And you will get with you will be powerful more than anything. Um this is for Yellow Breezy, because Yellow Breezy want to know about me. I'm telling you a little bit more. But when you go on Lil Diamond and you see my video, I'm telling you a little about more about me. And right now the Texas Music Office got my music and the music that me and Diamond got. And all the rest of that. And all the rest of those things. So I'm letting you know about me. And I'm letting you know what you want me to be. I'm talking too loud. Hubert, can we get that a hug? Give me a hug. I got a hug. Yeah, got your mommy on your like that, dude. What's up? You know, the thing is, me and Sabina had plenty of time to make love. But I feel like when we sit there in Mirza's house, Little Diamond house, that I wanted it to be right because I was trying to gain her mama trust and her dad trust. And I felt like we wanted to have kids. And I said, hold up, let me gain the trust of them and just understand whatever it is, whatever it takes. You know, you know, not that I didn't want to make love to you when we sat in that living room, but it was just about gaining your mama trust, and gaining your dad trust. And that what it was all about in that matter for me. And when I sat there and I wanted to know something. That what it was all about for me. You know, because I wanted to be around you, and that's the thing with that situation. So Mirza didn't want to hear me out because he wanted to be selfish and he wanted to be jealous. And I got the time to get, and I got away from it. God said, if you don't know how to step up, you don't deserve me. And you know, you don't deserve me. But me and Sabina had a mom, had a dad, and had a chance. We got into an argument. We said it wasn't time yet because of, you know, and all of that. You can't get y'all Dallas motherfuckers can't get into our relationship. You can say, oh, you niggas in Dallas, all you care about that oil money. You Mirza, without me and Sabina, it won't be no name. You Texas niggas that's on the song with Lil Diamond and Miss Unique, y'all was on that song because me and Mirza got into an argument. Those songs, Big Text Plug and all the rest of these niggas, y'all, and I think y'all did a song with Mirza and the rest of y'all, 7 Up, y'all won't be on songs that me and Sabina wouldn't break up in Dallas, Texas. When Charlie Boy used to, Tum Tum used to do songs for Miss Unique, and I used to say, Mirza made song for Miss Unique, and Corey B and DJ Drama Boy. So 7 Up in Dallas, all the rest of them, crunching on my chrome. I just got into an argument with a girl named Cassie from Newman Smith. We at the park, and I decided that, hold up, I'm gonna put him on the end. I'm gonna do the intro, and he do the thing. So we had Diamond, Little Diamond, Mirza Cabinet. When I'm going through something, and her boyfriend, whatever her thing, was at the park at the Carrollton, Texas, and I'm at the park in Carrollton, and we at the intro part, and all of that. But jealousy, man, I don't want to deal with it. Me and Sabina had an argument. Mom had an argument about it wasn't time yet. Mirza don't got nothing to do with me and Sabina. Whenever she decides she want to step up and come to me, Sabina, little diamond cousin, and call me and work and talk out this, like her mom and dad said, it wasn't time yet, but I only got so much time. I'm not gonna wait forever. I'm not gonna wait forever. I'm not gonna wait forever. But let me tell you why I'm not falling out from the courtroom of Dallas, because I know, and they know that they know that I know, they know that I know about them watching me on social media. So the reason why I'm not following the artists, and they know I know. Senator Ted and them in the state of Texas know that I know. So the reason why things are not going as well in that courtroom as it seems. Yellow Breezy, you think you don't know nothing, Yellow Breezy. You don't know nothing. But your man has said who Obama is, right? It won't be that hard for the senator and Obama and them to, to sue you for everything you got, right? To sue you for taking something and coming up on it, right? And these kids that's with you. It won't be that hard, right? It won't be that hard, right? And the girl want everybody want to tell me, why should I be? Why should I have nothing while you have something you and you niggas have? That's selfish and racist. And you community and you hoes sitting up there with these niggas. I said it, that's selfish and racist. Senator Ted laughing at y'all because y'all believe the lies. They see y'all arguing and y'all believe in the lies that that nigga telling you. He said who was Obama is, right? That means you saying who the Justice Department is, right? The Attorney General, everybody that was watching me on CNN, right? Trump and everybody else, right? That was watching me on social media while you lie your way out of this, right? Because Dallas, people not, y'all, let me tell you, people in Dallas not gonna want y'all to hear me. People in Dallas not gonna want the world to hear me because Yellow Breeze is so busy sitting up there acting like it's all cool and acting like what's going on. The more he do music, I ain't doing music. What that mean? God said, you betray me with thought, you betray me in a thing. You did so many, and I told the Justice Department and the Civil Rights League, you have betrayed God and me too many times. And you want to interact with your community and take advantage of me and do things in Dallas. You give me first. And that's what we asking for. That's what God asking for. God said, I don't care about what ain't real and when the Waka Flocka tried to say something about it. God said, telling, you know what people were saying on other broadcasts? Huber, I know y'all like your working. Let's talk about what people were saying on other broadcasts. When y'all talking about you a joke, Dallas is a joke. Let's tell the Justice Department where other models and other women was talking about me. They liked in my work. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it on other apps. When I was communicating with other women around the world, white, black, and everybody, they were sitting in their pool at their house and they liked in my work. Let's talk about it. I'm gonna tell the Justice Department. And I didn't just do social media. I was on their thing and talking to them about it. But it was on their social media. I got on everybody's social media. I just didn't spend time on myself when I got on other platforms, on Live Me, Big Live, on Buzzget, other UP Live. I went on their broadcast. I spent time with them too. And that would count the most when you get on their broadcast and you spend time with them. And that would count the most, Yellow Parade. That would count the most. You and Waka Flocka, when you spend time with them and you're not, it's not all about you, but when you get on there and you spend time with other people that's hosting and you talk to them. And I think that's really more important because you're not making it this all about you. And you're able to promote your music, you're able to do these things in a way. You know what I'm saying? Women in pools, models in pool, everybody does say, I support you. I like your work. While Waka Flocka and them was saying these things, no, it's the truth. What you want to say? Y'all wasn't on nothing in Atlanta. And it's just not about me putting on music because Dallas want to be in their lives. And you want to set me up in line and y'all want to come up on y'all own. So I'm going to tell the Justice Department, when I was on other platforms, I didn't spend my time disowning me. I didn't spend my time disown me when I promote my music. I went on other people's platform and I played my music. They let me be a DJ and I played my music for them on other platforms. I didn't just spend my time on them. And that's the difference between you and everybody else. New York, Chicago. I understand what people in New York and Chicago was telling me finding somebody else. But I wanted to tell them if you're able to teach and guide, that can be what the streets want to manipulate, and you gotta watch that with different from the business. The business look after themselves, the streets want to manipulate. And that's the difference. That's the difference with that situation. And I have to watch what I listen to from street niggas. I have to take the right information and make sure when I'm in that situation, they lead me down the right way. I know it's gonna be a hard time, but let me tell you something. When I did music, Diamond, when I was in there with Diamond, you know what he did? I say what I want, he put it together. It's not that hard. And I was able to rap it and put it on there. It's in my words, but he wrote it on a piece of paper. It's my words. But he just putting it on a piece of paper and he putting it on the paper and we writing it. And I'm getting in the studio writing it. Every time I messed up, he said, "Here, do it again, do it again." We went back at it again. We went back at it again. But Judge Kennedy and them wrong. Instead of Texas wrong. You trying to control something where you know Yellow Breeze and them lie. And Yellow Breeze and manager talking shit. And he right now getting with everybody. He's getting with everybody. He's getting with everybody at this moment. Him and his manager right now calling Yellow Breeze and manager and talking shit and everything. And my action, no, you want to sit there and call me a pussy. That means you calling Obama. You calling the Justice Department a pussy. You calling Senator Ted and them a pussy. That means you calling them a pussy. I want everybody in that mode. If you gonna play like that, I know them niggas that was in the mall with Trap Boy and Freddie. They doing music with your dumb ass to team up against me. So I want you to let a little know I took third in them this week. DJ Kelly reminded me of my theater teacher, Miss Gulo, because she convinced me to go to the 3 years after school and go to I had 3 more years left. She said, "Hugh, maybe you can chase your acting dream at New Year's Eve." Nobody wants to be you, Yellow Bruiser. And let me tell you, I did not call about a thing. You get mad at Jay-Z because Jay-Z sent Kanye West in all day. You get mad at him because all of that. And you get mad because you got caught in your damn lie. And the Justice Department got that song called all day. How long you gonna continue to lie? How long you gonna let them niggas continue to be listened to and listen to your lying ass? How long these hoes gonna listen to you and stand with you in your lies? How long everybody else is gonna listen? God said, fuck your music when it comes to honesty and trust. Honesty and keeping it real with your fans and keeping it real with the people that you shake hands. I seen you on that football field. I seen you on that football. Honesty comes with that matter. But I know Senator Ted and them was watching me. I know Senator, but I was trying to get the call center attention to it. And you did exactly what I wanted you to do. You fell for it because God said we attacked that issue, but more of a gift God. When I see if teenagers or anything, I just don't see the body. Your spirit, your mindset is intrigued me, intrigued God. Because God see how far you came. God said, I sit 1,000 feet away from you. And I sit 1,000 feet away from my heaven. I got an angel on the left and an angel on the right. And I sit 1,000 feet away from my heavens. Right? God said if I sit 1,000 feet away from my heavens and I got an angel on the left and an angel on the right, and I send 1,000 feet away, I'm talking to y'all right there. Because I'm just mad that we're not going to be able to talk about what we want to talk about. And that can be the baddest discussion. But God said, even though two of those angels I see out of my angel's eyes, God see out of me when I believe. And I just don't see body. I see spirit. I see that God watches through his angels and he watches through us in the heavens. God is seeing through you. But this lady acted up and playing with her behavior. I call her spirit behavior. Her spirit behavior in that car was not right. Something was not right in that matter. Her spirit behavior was not right. I saw something in the spirit. And I know something was going on. Her car passed by me. And I had my eyes on this accident that happened. Her spirit told me everything that I needed to know. It told me everything that I needed to know. Jealousy in the Holy Spirit. It told me she did that intentionally. Let me tell you, I told the children the same. God, you're not going to see the devil. When we watch the Passion of Christ, we're not going to see the devil. He's going to use your jealousy, your insecure, the way you move in the spirit, the way you intimidate me. He's going to block all of those things that stop you from seeing. Let me tell you, when you love someone, you have love for each other. If you hurt anyone, remember that. Go off on a vacation. If you get back together with each other, whatever you do, if you break up with each other, get back together and take a long vacation. You and your lover soak each other's body and redeem each other in that love relationship. Soak each other's body, pamper each other, enjoy each other. Love don't have to be together. If you break up, you've been hurt. Find a better way to Charge yourself instead of, oh, he hurt me too much, she hurt me too much. God said, go to the temple of where you can nurture your body and nurture your mindset and nurture these things. Let me tell you, spend a month with each other, 2 months, January, February with nobody, and you block the outside world out, and you go spend time with each other. You massage your door, block the world out. If people broke you up when you didn't want to break up, take that time to nurture yourself if you want to get back together with your ex lover. You're gonna, in order to heal something, you gotta get back to where it was. You gotta go on that cleansing trip. You gotta go on that understanding trip where you're gonna just sit in a house and you're gonna just talk to each other. The thing about it, break back all the old memories that you have and connect with those things. Don't worry about the things that you worry about. Those things that you're willing to look after and willing to take care of, take yourself. Take your body to recuperate. Cleanse your body and take it. If you ever get back in a relationship with a couple and people broke up, spend time with yourself in that relationship. Enjoy each other with nobody in that house when it's time. I know we was too different. When I talk about my relationship, we were too different from each other. I wanted two different things. Y'all wanted to live in the moment, and I wanted to plan in the moment. And I think we was two different people. Sabina and the rest of it, we was two different people when I wanted more. But I wanted to put that platform to the next level. But me and Melissa had a fight about me not fighting for a relationship. I tried many times. And every time I did, either the mayor get on her MySpace and on her Facebook and I get blocked. I tried many times. So you're not gonna tell me what I fight for. But I put up with enough shit and I think it was time to move on. But this to validate everything, I put up enough bullshit. And it's so much shit that a person. So the thing is, if you ever get back in your old relationship together, temper and nurture each other. Take a massage with each other. Y'all sit up there and get a massage, get a watch a movie. You take a long vacation with each other and kiss each other and love each other the most it can be. Love can always come back in harmony. I didn't stay in that relationship for no reason. The pain and the love and the ups and downs with it and came with it. They talk about relationship on TikTok. We talk about that. What you'll do if you're arguing. All right, you tell your boyfriend to go take a walk. Your husband need to go take a walk. Tell him to go take a walk. Tell him to do these things in relationships. I need you to go take a walk and cool off. We both, and sometimes when you go take a walk and you cool off and you come back, some women are too damaged and they don't understand. You have to nurture yourself more to find love and get back to the things that you want to get back to. But that's the argument me and Sabine and their mom had. Y'all want to know? That's the argument that we had. But I cannot wait on her anymore. I could not just sit by and play the nice friend with Mirza and I'm waiting on you. I cannot do it anymore. And I had enough. I had enough of it. I had enough of waiting. Standing by waiting for you to wake up. I had enough of it. Sometimes people don't realize you when you always been by their side, even when they cousin them. I didn't care about that damn music. I'm willing to leave it all behind. I treat it all. I wanted to leave. I don't care about that damn music. I don't care about that music with music. I don't care about that. That don't matter the most. I had money before he even think about becoming rich. I had these things. Jared said, what love got to do with it? But let me tell you, in this thing, trust and honesty. But your spirit is not open. Your spirit not, and you want to go against it. You don't see jealousy in your friends? A bond can stay the test of time when you both can see in the spirit. We causing confusion in the spirit. Can you see your cousin's spirit? Can you see those things? But I'm done. As long as marriage got something to do with it, I want nothing to do with that friendship. I want nothing to do with that relationship. I want nothing to do with that. And I wish her the best. We have better love. Love is understanding. I want to tell you about love is when the heart drips. I remember every day I couldn't hardly get out the bed. I couldn't, and my heart drips, and Sabina is on my heart, and I couldn't get out the bed. And I tell God, and I put my hand on the wall, and I tell God, I gotta keep pushing on. I gotta keep pushing. I gotta keep, even though my heart is tripping like a thing, I gotta keep. Love can never be broken when we all understand each other. And we all can come to, we love each other together. So when the time comes, if it don't come, it don't come. If she don't come back, we move forward. But I can't stay in this neighborhood and deal with things and stuff. You know, they want to tell lies and make me look like I'm the bad guy because I've been on my, I've always been on my job. I've always kept a job and I've always did. I have never lost. When these kids going around saying I'm a joke, you better check my resume, boy. You better check my resume when these kids, when I was going 16 to Newman Smith, 17 at Newman Smith High School in Carrollton, Texas. You better check my resume, boy. You better check my resume. You listening to Yellow Breeze and them, you're a joke. The difference about with these things, y'all care about jewelry. If you get you a pair, tell your mama, hold up, go to Walmart and invest in me. Say, Mom, I want to get a tablet. Can you spend $100 on me on a tablet? Get $100 on the tablet. Go to Walmart, go to Best Buy and get a tablet. Go to Metro. And tell me I want to invest in myself. Let me tell you, this ain't the first time I've been asked it out. Sabina did this to me. Mirza had never called me to hang out when they had parties. Let me tell you what I did. I always talk to other people. Let me tell you, when I sat in that church and I'm by myself and I'm going to sit there again, right? I'm going to interact with people. I'm going to interact. I'm just not going to, I hold my Bible. You know, I was talking to church in the city. I was talking to my barber over there. He said, you go to church for yourself. Hold up, we go to church to connect because we are with God, to connect on a deeper level with each other. So me just doing these things, I tell Christina said I talk down on her. And she asks and Carolyn, I never talk down on you. But I try to tell you, like, you wanted me to hang out with your friends, Chris and them, and I had to work. I'm doing the school. I'm doing different things. When we was a teenager, and that was the confusion that we had. And she lesbian, so she, she like girls and like boys. We never knew how that relationship worked. I'm not even blaming her for it. You know what I'm saying? I don't got a problem with her. I accept her for who she is. I already know that Christina went to California to be with another girl, be with a girl while we were just friends. So I don't got no problem with her being lesbian and doing what she does. So and that's why I told her, look, she used to come at my job U-Haul and just come and get stuff for me and help me in this stuff in Addison. So I wanted her to stay and she decided to leave. You gotta know, somebody gotta know that you right there. They gotta know when you spending time with them and they decide that they want to go to California to go chase somebody else. And if they can't see that you are there for them, they don't deserve you. Because they have to know that you always, as a guy that plays on Buffy the Vamp, that's married to a girl on Buffy, he plays in the movie. Another person is another, after they had sex, things wasn't the same. And he married to a girl that played Buffy the Vampire. And I'm a big movie fan. And they sit by this hill. They sit by this hill over there. And and he asks, why you haven't answered my calls? She asked, why you haven't answered my, I've been busy. And he said, we know what this was. Why are you making it more than it has to be? And me, her name, she said was her name on there. She's a big movie star. She played in Scuba Through Buffy the Vampire Show. And they played the I Know What You Did Last Summer together when they married. And after they had sex, stuff was not the same anymore. The feelings wasn't the same. None of those things wasn't the same. He wanted more, and then he started to fall more for her, and they decided that they wanted more love. The movie turned out great because they played "I Know What You Did Last Summer" together, and they played the Scooby Doo to do together. As I didn't even know they was married in real life. I'm like, hold up, and they offer charm and they married, and I'm like, hold up, wait, right fast. Me and Demir and them, when we went on Sabina now, we used to watch movies. I had this big idea for this gaming mansion building. And this dream I have, and Demir, when I go to Nebraska furniture and I see this big gaming thing, Demir about came. I have always watched Demir and them. I never seen them, but I have always watched. And I've been waiting to do this creativity. That's something I've been waiting to do. This creativity since I was a kid, but I never got the chance to express it the way I wanted to express it. I've been holding it in the tank. I've been holding it in the tank because it reminds me when I go to Nebraska Furniture, me and Demir watching he used to play Assassin's Creed. And it reminded me because the mirror like games. So I came up with a gaming mansion building where it's gonna have shared destiny. We're gonna be more creative and stuff where we can do the biggest thing in this situation. We don't have to worry about school time and worry about a building. This is gonna be odd time. Yes. I remember arguing. I remember this is my friend Tanner. I used to go to church with Tanner. Tanner. I used to go to church with Tanner and Capel. Tanner, his girlfriend, and Capel. Tanner in and out of jail. The cops used to always mess with Tanner and Carrollton. Tanner used to always get messed with. Tanner used to always get messed with. Tanner used to always get messed with by the Carrollton police. Tanner right here used to always get messed with. The Carrollton police used to always stop Tanner when he used to be in the Carrollton area. Yeah, Tanner used to go. I remember fighting 3, 4 people off of Tanner. And today is a little different. Things is a little different. It's a little different in that platform. Today I'm handling situations a little different, and I'm not just fighting. Me just changing. The old me is kind of dead. It's kind of understanding where I changed a little bit, and I understand I'm just not just going to just fighting as I have to. Understand it was too deep. So people trying to control what they can't understand. People trying to control what they can't understand. So this dude that used to go to Quickview, Terrell, he's over there, and he's over there. And he's over there, and we used to hang together. It ain't nothing to when we do things. And people say they want you out of the community. They're doing selfish ass behavior. And we're going to talk about those things, in those things. And we're going to talk about what's going on here and how selfish people act and want you to be on the streets. God said, God said we can't continue. Hey, God, that's the truth. I used to have jewelry run around in Newman Smith school bus. Let me tell you, I had 3 buses I could catch the Carrollton. Carrollton dog bus been doing this for a long time. When I was at Newman Smith, they called me a familiar because before you get to Newman Smith on the other side, you got a house. And the bus driver used to tell me, "Oh, if you don't go down there, I will pick you up." I said, "Hold up." Well, y'all been doing that in Dallas and Carrollton for a long time. When I went to Newman Smith, and they gonna call me a familiar, and call Darton, them gonna cause me all of these problems. But that's their problem. That's they problem. Everybody know, no, they making it more hard. The mayor and the Justice Department dealing with these dumb motherfuckers. They making it more hard. Everybody, you wanting them and this and that. You're making it more hard. And every time these dumbass communities and these rappers put pressure on me, it's gonna cost you. It's gonna cost the state of Texas. And these nine ass niggas. So we already explained those things. They selfish. God say you can have whatever your heart desires. And let me tell you something. There's rules to that. Rules down here. Don't think wrong. Don't think wrong because we giving them a chance for the politics. They watching me. And don't think wrong. We're not gonna take it to that level because people are sick and twisted. So I have to watch what I say on here because other people in society. I have to watch what I say. That can be the most crucial thing in society. Watch what you say because stupid people will repeat the same behavior from 2019 and they waiting for me to say something. And I know what I said. And that's what they was gonna try to use against me. The state of Texas. They were gonna try to use those video cards. We already know what you was gonna try to do, DEA, prosecutors. And I'm gonna tell you, you're dumbass about yourself since my lawyer don't want to listen to me. And don't want to hear nothing I got to say. You're gonna try to use my account against me because you fucked up. You and your state of Texas fucked up. And I'm gonna tell them about that. I want the DA to tell the DA department, your dumb ass gonna try to use the prosecutor. And this was about Social Security. And then you put my life in jeopardy because your community called me. No, prosecutor. God say it's gonna be a price that you pay. No, I just filed another racial complaint against the White House in the state of Texas. You wanna play it? You wanna play it like this? Come on, let's play it. It's gonna be more harder on it. It's gonna be more harder on it. And life will happen. It's gonna be more harder on you. And I meant that, Justice Department. So let me tell you what they're trying to do. For racism, don't want to give me my racism. They're gonna try to use my account against me for they can racism. And God said we're not having it. God say we're not having those things, prosecutors. Because I text my lawyer and she don't want to hear a damn shit like she talking to people and she ain't doing a damn thing. But I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna tell a prosecutor, you better step down. God said you better step down on what's going on in this racist situation. You better step down, prosecutors. God telling you to step down. America telling you to step down in this racist situation, prosecutors. So let me tell you something. God telling the prosecutors to step down in this racist situation that's going on. You're dumb, you're retarded, right? Let's talk about you scared of your little brother MO3 in Carrollton, Texas. Let's talk about what was said in Carrollton. Yella Breezy, you got something to do with this, bitch. Fights was breaking out at my hotel. The police knocked on my door when I called you. What's the sense for that? Niggas and women coming to the hotel, standing in the hotel. Oh, it's gonna make sense. It's gonna make sense. It's gonna make sense. The people that down for you, that down for your lies and down for what you stand for, is gonna cost them. It's gonna cost them. I ain't leaving, but let me tell you something. It's gonna cost you. It's going to cost you. I want everything that belongs to me. God say, T.I., you got a problem. Nobody should not go through terrorism and people walking around the streets talking about you scared of your little brother MO3. You scared of your little brother MO3. Hearing that pussy ass nigga Yellow Breezy. No, you got something to ever do with this Yellow Breezy. I want people to tell him. Because I want Yellow Breezy to hear me. God told him I want him to hear me. God wants you to hear me, Yellow Breezy. God wants you to hear me. But the community can't take it after the truth has been told. We're going to tell you. The community can't take it after what y'all done done. Your community want a racial profile and they can't take it. After they took your side and lied with you and Trap Boy Freddy and MO3 and Boosie, they can't take it. God said they cannot take it. They cannot take it. God said, you don't want to answer to me. That answer. Let me tell you something. I'm doing this for MO3 to shut that fucker up. When he called MO3 a liar, I'm doing this for MO3 to shut that bitch up. And MO3 spoke about something. You know why MO3 didn't say my name and throw the punchline in? Because he know y'all dumb motherfuckers didn't believe. He know y'all will believe these Yellow Breezy niggas and believe everything these other niggas telling you with Trap Boy Freddy and the rest of them. Yellow Breezy, don't you mention MO3 name. And you don't deserve that damn name. You don't deserve for him to come out your damn mouth. I'd sue you if I was his family. You don't deserve that damn name. You hear me? You don't deserve the name to come out you every time you talk about it. Their family should sue you. I was on another social media platform when you call MO3 a liar. We're gonna tell the Justice Department. There's nobody else like you in the city, but I wasn't pretending to be you. And I think you knew that, right? A rapper can switch up their words for they can become successful when you know you ain't that big as them. And they can use that as a come up. And that way Yellow Breezy, he took that blueprint and he used that as a come up. And he switched that. So when DJ Envy and them communicated with him and he did all of those things, he took the words and flipped it at the radio station. And we're gonna tell her today. I called about a blueprint and I hung up and I wish I would have told her more. I talk a little fast. And I hung up. So when you're at that much as big as Yellow Breeze, and I'm gonna tell her your thing, he will take your words and flip it. Tell the Justice Department. And that's what Yellow Breezy did. And that's what he did. He took that words and flipped it at the Breakfast Club, at DJ Envy Breakfast Club. And I'm going to tell the Justice Department and this civil suit between Yellow Breezy for $30 million. And this civil suit, for terrorism and lies, lying to your community and everybody preventing with you. I'm going to tell them this. Listen to it. When I'm talking about that blueprint, Yellow Breezy saw that as a come up. And he took it. When you ain't that much as big as him, and you gotta watch out for this rapper, because DJ Envy will take his side. When you ain't that much as big as him, rappers can flip the words and make it seem like they can come up. That's why in media, it can be like a person hear what I'm saying, and they can go back to you and switch up their words and lie without actually having proof. So it'd be hard for us to communicate where other people like to spread rumors and lies out. And like when Birdman told Hot Boy Twerk, don't believe in, pay attention to social media. So I'm gonna tell the Justice Department. Yellow Breezy saw that as a come up. When I called DJ Envy manager and I talked about a blueprint, and he played off that. He played off of those things, and that's what we gotta understand. Yellow Breezy played off that. He played off of those things, and that's what he did. He lied to the people, and y'all gotta see it my way. He took that as a come up. It's wordplay. Oh, this nigga talking about a blueprint, and hold up, it's not about him and the city. So he used that as a come up. HUBERTSELLERS Junior. Hubert Sellers get money start to win all that. He used it and go to Dallas rappers and go to Yellow Breezy. Tell y'all friends, please, God's sake, asking y'all to tell y'all friends. Tell y'all friends go to Yellow Breezy and go to Dallas, Texas rappers. And the knowledge that I give y'all, even though YouTube and on me, go to Yellow Breezy and Dallas, Texas rapper guys. And I promise you, I will support you and give you the same love when it's time to support. And I think Bun B is getting in the studio with DJ Khaled and they just sit there and eat it. Bro. I think Bun B gonna lay a track down for DJ Khaled. The community is freaking out because the state of Texas is getting called out on their bullshit Yellow Breeze. They getting called out. So I'm gonna tell the Justice Department that when I called the Breakfast Club, Yellow Breezy took he saw that as a come up. He saw that as a come up. He saw that as a come up. Trump knows it. Joe Biden already knew it. Obama, Rockefeller already knew it. Kanye West already knew it. And you saw, I didn't just call DJ Envy. DJ Envy is irrelevant. Everybody want me to stay now because after the damage been done. And the misbehavior, that's not right. That is not right after you didn't sit up there and you took Yellow Breeze inside that Dallas community. That is not right. And what these dumbass niggas up to no good. Intelligent Justin Bieber said, my good intention. Y'all ain't showing no good intention. Y'all saw evil and conniving ways. So you ain't showing no good intention. My intelligent is only my good intentions. But we don't see it. We see jealousy and more lies. I started this with that bill. I came up with the idea, and you took it and came up off it. I called about a blueprint. They're gonna match my number and to get a warrant for DJ Envy, and they're gonna match my number. They're gonna look at the call off from DJ Envy manager, and they're gonna see everything. They're gonna see the hotel when I called you from the hotel, and you couldn't answer your phone. Why you continue to lie, man? Why you continue to lie, bro? Why you continue to lie? He don't want to answer. Him and his manager, he don't know who Obama is. You saying you don't know who Joe Biden put at Attorney General? And I told the Justice Department what you tell. I told Joe Biden what you say. You got balls. You got balls, right? You and your manager got balls, right? You and your manager got balls, right? We got to get on here. You and your manager got balls, right? But I know they talking to them dumbass niggas to do something. I don't have to eat with them. I got family that do music. We can mess with them. We don't have to eat with you then if you gonna play it like that, old ass nigga. Nigga lying on you. But you think that Joe Biden speak up? Joe Biden lying on you? Senator Harris lying on you? Donald Trump lying on you? CNN lying on you? You think they lying on you? You think the President of the United States lying on you? I want to tell you what your song. I'm going to tell the Justice Department. Them niggas lying on you. That means you calling the President a liar. You calling the President, you calling CNN and everybody else a liar, right? Let's tell the Justice Department that. That means them niggas lying on you. That means you calling the President a liar. You calling Senator Harris and Obama and them a liar, right? You calling everybody that's in that Justice Department a liar. Everybody that know that you lied about that blueprint. Trump, you calling Trump a liar, right? Yellow Breezy ticket. I'm suing Yellow Breezy. Bruce is sending here. And everybody's scared because you supporting everybody. I have not gotten it yet. No, God said I told the state of Texas, and I told them Dallas had betrayed me too many times. And God told me to keep my distance from you. Keep my distance from liars in this city. And do my own thing. Keep my liars, that people that work with trap boy for them. And I just messaged them. They're going to get you killed. They're going to get you killed of taking something that didn't belong to them. They're going to get Yellow Breezy and Trap Boy Fred and them to be blamed for work. But they want to team up. Oh man, we're going to prepare to have them. And then they try to use American citizens for their dirty work. Because they have hatred in themselves. I saw the spirit. I saw the spirit. They know what I'm talking about. Hatred and selfish behavior. Because they don't know how to go after their dreams. And racism and selfish behavior. And they will attack you from the back and from the rear end, from all different ways. They will attack you because they selfish. They scared to go after what they want to go after. They scared of what after they got going after. Let me tell you something. The prosecutor can make this much easier by driving the charges. They can make it much easier on this situation by driving the charges. Their action and their misbehavior caused this. And you hold them accountable for their actions. We could have dropped the charge after I told them they could have dropped the charges, but they decided they wanted to carry it on. So you blame them for their actions. You blame the prosecutors in the state of Texas for their actions. So I had to file a racial complaint against the White House. And I did it again. It's accident I just had. I blame you for that crash.
Let me go.
Yeah.
Dad, let me go now. My hand's right here.
Yes.
Dad, look behind it.
So I will see you later. Yeah.
Dad, look at my hand.
Yeah, what's going on?
Look at my hand.
Yes.
Oh, just look at that.
So what I'm going for, Yellow Breezy should never took them and smile and count money.
No.
Let me tell the Justice Department. As a rapper, when you call in the radio station about a blueprint, he would take that and come up with it. He took that. This person talking about a blueprint, let's use that and switch it around. And that's what Yellow Breezy did. So I'm asking for 30 million from him. 30 million in damage.
Why you push me?
Well, I ain't push you. You push yourself. That's how you talk. That's how you hit people. So let's tell the Justice